My mother-in-law's will left everything to me, the daughter-in-law she claimed to hate. Dorothy spent 12 years telling anyone who'd listen that I wasn't good enough for her son Mateo. At family dinners, she'd praise his ex-girlfriend Rachel right in front of me. Remember when Rachel made that incredible lasagna? She'd say while I served the meal I'd spent hours preparing. Mateo never defended me, said his mom was just old-fashioned, that she'd come around eventually. She never did. Dorothy owned 3 rental properties in Sacramento, drove a pristine 2018 Mercedes, and wore her late husband's Rolex like armor against the world. She'd built her empire from nothing, she liked to remind us. The strokes started small. First, she couldn't remember where she'd parked at Whole Foods. Then she'd call Mateo asking where her husband was, even though she'd known he passed. By the time we moved her into assisted living, she could barely recognize Mateo half the time, but she always recognized me. "There's that woman," she'd say when I walked in. Not my name, never my name, just that woman. Even with her mind slipping away, her dislike remained crystal clear. Mateo stopped visiting after 3 months. "Too painful," he said. His sister Jennifer came once a month from Portland, stayed 15 minutes, complained about the drive. Their brother Tony hadn't shown up once, too busy with his startup in Austin, so I went. 3 times a week, I'd sit with Dorothy while she glared at me. I'd read her the newspaper, help her eat, brush her silver hair the way the nurses showed me. She'd sometimes grab my wrist, surprisingly strong, and ask where her son was. "He's working," I'd lie. "He was usually golfing with his college buddies." The facility called me when she fell, called me when she refused medication, called me when she cried for her husband Gerald at 3 a.m. I was listed as emergency contact because Mateo couldn't handle the stress. "Too emotional," he'd said. Dorothy's lawyer, Mr. Harrison, found me in her room one Tuesday, feeding her butterscotch pudding, the only thing she'd eat anymore. "He needed to update some papers," he said. Asked who I was. "That woman," Dorothy answered before I could speak. "She's always here. Mr. Harrison."
Sequel free on TikTok. Click my homepage, download via pinned link, and follow for more.